Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Been up since the crack of dawn this morning to go and look at another bike. So, heading down to the Des Moines, Iowa area and gonna take a look at an adventure bike. So, I used to own an adventure bike and really liked it a lot, but my motorcycling kind of took me a different direction. So, we're gonna run down here, we're gonna look at this thing for a little bit, and hopefully take it home with us. So, I used to own the older model of this bike, so I'm hoping this newer one is quite a bit better or quite a bit different. I know there's been a lot of improvements made on it, so we're gonna check this thing out. But I gotta stop at Krispy Kreme first, per the wife's request. So, because we don't have a Krispy Kreme where we live, so Krispy Kreme. Not to make fun of anybody who talks like that, but I don't know. So anyway, yeah, let's check this thing out, and yeah, hopefully we snag it. Pretty excited. The sun is terrible. Alright, just picked up the bike. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, can I get a glimpse of it? No, you can't. The only thing you can see is my phone. There's a little bit there. Anyway, so we're gonna get back home and then we'll pull it off the trailer and we'll check it out. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. So I made it 4 hours back home. Apologize for the wind noise a little bit. But this is basically what we ended up with. 2025 Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. The newest, the biggest, the baddest. And I got a pretty good deal on it. Yeah, normally I wouldn't buy a bike in the middle of fall when everything is changing and it's getting cold outside. But this is the best time of the year to buy them. Get good deals, and the guy was super nice about it. So I didn't film the interaction just due to the respect and, you know, privacy of his family. So super nice guy though. But yeah, that's basically what we're up against. Like I said before, I used to own one of these. I owned the 411 version, and I didn't really care for it. It was just really doggy. It was slow. I didn't want to go past 65 without vibrating to pieces, and I needed an adventure bike that could do more, so I sold it. And when I realized that they came out with this model, I was like, yes, let's do it, let's try it. And it's just a good looking bike too. A little squatted now because I got it strapped down, but I'll unstrap it really quick. And I think we're gonna take this thing for a ride. I already got my gear on. So I also got a buddy coming over here in a little bit too, so he's gonna check it out and we're gonna go riding together for a little while and whatnot. But stay tuned for a full kind of in-depth, somewhat, I don't know, review for this thing, my thoughts and whatnot. I bought this bike used, and believe it or not, you can find used 2025s of these. There's just not a whole lot of them around. Guy was in a position where he needed to sell it just due to some financial troubles, and the price was right, so yeah, we snagged on it and that's what we did. So, but yeah, no, I'm hoping to do a full review pretty soon on this thing. I want to talk more about it. There's tons of specs and information and stuff online. I can give you some quicks, like all LEDs, LED headlight, turn signals. This one has the updated windscreen, or the upgraded one that you can get from Royal Enfield, so that's pretty cool. This is not the tubeless one. This is the tube type. I was hoping to get the tubeless, but that's okay. I'm not really all that worried about it. This one doesn't have like a dedicated tail light either. It's got the turn signals are the tail lights, which is kind of cool. You know, less stuff to break, you know, in the event you tip it over or something. And then he also it was nice enough to include these Givi racks as well. So I don't. He didn't include any sort of luggage with him or anything, but at least they're there. So that's the things that he did. He included the Givi racks and the windscreen. So the only thing that this bike has in terms of damage, so there's like a small scuff there, maybe a little chip or nick out of there, and then he said the mirror got ran up against the tree, so you can see it's little jacked up looking, but I'm gonna put folding mirrors on it anyways and everything. But it's only got like 600 miles on it, so, and I got it for around 4,700 bucks, I think is what I paid for it. And these things out the door from Royal Enfield dealerships new are like $7,000 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. It's somewhere like in that. But either way, I'm saving a lot of money by just picking one of these puppies up used and, you know, paying cash for it. So yeah. But other little basic things too. I mean, it's got removable rubbers for the foot pegs, so that's pretty cool. You can pop them puppies out and then you got nice spikes to work with. Fully adjustable seat. It can go from 32 inches to 33 and a half, I believe, somewhere in there. Yeah, it's got a nice TFT display with a Royal Enfield app. Didn't hear too many good things about that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna throw a foam mount on it and that'll probably be my deal there. So anyway, enough jab. Look for a full review or somewhat full review or ownership review, I guess, of this thing and just my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. If it means anything to you, subscribe for that, and then we'll kind of go through it and just see what this thing's about. And you know, coming from somebody who's owned the 411 version to now owning the 450 version, I'd like to know more about, like, what's this thing like? What, you know, is it really better than the last bike? And everybody's saying yes, but you know, I'm just the kind of guy that likes to figure out this kind of stuff for myself. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I appreciate you coming along on this video for the pickup. Pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get this thing aired up, and I think I'm gonna take it for a ride before the sun sets. It's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the sun's like already freaking going down. We're losing daylight fast up here in southeastern Minnesota, and it's late October, somewhere in there. So, but anyway, all right guys, thanks for stopping by, thanks for subscribing, and look forward to more content on the Himalayan 450. We'll see you later.